Hi, everyone. It is really a while ago that I recorded something. I was talking to a lot of people, but I didn't really record it. I recorded some small 1 minute videos, but nothing really in depth. And so today I made like, how am I going to say this? Like I had a huge aha, like a breakthrough in my non-duality journey. So for people that follow me, I realized my true nature in September last year, which is almost a year. And so it was not, it was a smooth ride because everything changed since then, but it didn't mean that there were like what I discussed with David Bingham. If you want to know about it, you can watch the video. So I took a couple of rides in the meantime. So it wasn't like what I would have thought it was like, oh my God, now I realize my true nature and all my problems are solved. None of that is true. But I don't understand. Like it looks like there is like something here, but I don't have like this is weird. Okay. It's fine. So it wasn't like as if everything was now all solved and no more trouble. But what did happen was the suffering went away. So every time that I would take the ride, I was able, like, I was in it, and the emotions were very intense, much more intense than they were before. And I had very high, like, happy moments, but I also had low moments with anger and rage, even, and things that I could never imagine. Like, there was a lot coming up. And I was looking at it like it was as if there was two people. There was me, and I guess like the infinite being, and then there is the human, the body mind, and it's all doing stuff. And I was looking at it, and I spoke about that a couple of times, and I'm like, what is this? And so I really came into contact with the idea that my body mind is an automatic thing. Like something happens, a trigger happens, and boom, my body starts like a puppet. It's like boom, boom, boom. And I was looking at it, I'm like, wow, what is this? Where's this coming from? And so there was a lot of realization that happened after the moment. And again, it is so like uh it's like the awareness, and the awareness is aware, and all the way that people speak about it, that is all true, and I can totally relate to that. But on the other hand, I also see the reality of the dual world, and that's where I want to come today. So as soon as you get in the body, you are in the dualistic world. There is up and down, there is left and right, there is like warm and cold, there is love and there is hate, and there's like all kind of like the dual, the yin and the yang. It's like it's there, like when you, so you can say, where does it fit in when all is one? And today I understood, because the left and the right is part of one. It is one. There is no separation. Left and right are like this. Up and down are one. It is the two sides of one coin. I always said every coin has like a front and a back, but it is the same coin. It is one. So the up and the down is the same. The same is happening for the emotions, the rage and the love and the anger, and it is part of one. If I have love in me, I also have the hate in me. And of course, nobody wants to be that way. So the mind says, no, 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 you have to be a good girl. You cannot let go your anger. You cannot, it's no, 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 no. But you know what? I realized that one cannot be there without the other. And now people that are in the non-duality will say, oh, she only got it now. Like that took her a while. And that's probably true. And it's part of my journey. And the reason why I'm sharing it is because I know, because I have a lot of conversations with people that are in exactly the same situation as me, and they struggle with that. Like the idea of the all is one and the dual world, and how do you bring that together? And so maybe the me pointing out that those two are one, that it is all one, that you cannot have the up without the down. And also something came to me because someone said, like, if you never experienced happiness, how can you know sadness? And if you never experience sadness, how can you know happiness? And that did it for me. It was just that sentence was like, it's one. It is one. Happiness and sadness is one. It doesn't exist one without the other. You can say, I'm sad. Okay. But then you're also happy. It doesn't exist one without the other. It is a unity. And I'm excited that I can see that now because it gives me perspective. It makes me happy in a very balanced way. It takes away my anxiety, like I have to be happy. No, I don't. I just have to be in that. I am just on the scale between happy and sad, and I can even be happy and sad at the same time. Oh yeah, that makes sense to me. I can be happy and sad. It makes me all emotional because that idea that I can be happy and sad at the same time gives me so much comfort. Gives me so much comfort. I can be angry, and I don't even know what the opposite is of anger. Like, and it doesn't really matter, but I can be angry and just be angry. It doesn't make me anything. It is just what it is. So I would love you guys to tell me if this is something that is helpful to you. Does this help you on your spiritual journey? Does it help you on your non-dual journey? Is it helping people that recognize their true nature but are still like me? And again, like I speak about it with multiple people. It is so common and nobody talks about it. It is not all of a sudden you're like zen and the whole world is like peaceful when you see your true nature, when you recognize who you are, what you are, and the awareness, the I'm aware, and then the doubt comes in and the mind starts talking and the ego gets in the way and da 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 da. One thing I can say that since that I recognized my true nature, my whole life changed in a way that I could have never imagined. And I always tell people I live in La La Land. And if I allow life to unfold in front of my eyes, it is so blissful. I cannot make it up myself. So I prefer now to just open the door and let it come to me. Set my intention and just create it. And you can call it the law of attraction. But we also know that we don't attract anything. We just project whatever we have in our head. We project it. It's going outwards. Our world that we see and that we grasp with our senses is just a projection of what's going on inside of us. And the minute you understand that intellectually, that's a big breakthrough. Because, most people are not willing to accept that. It takes courage. It takes courage to live your life the way you envision it. And I can tell every time I do it, I put my intention, I open the door, and I get the anxiety. But now I have the roadmap, so I can not take the ride and just allow it to unfold. And every time I do that, miracles happen. Things that are so interesting that you could not make it up yourself. So again, if you think this is valuable, please subscribe to my channel and also share my channel with as many people as you think it can be helpful for. And I appreciate every single one of you. I enjoy reading all your comments, and I am beyond grateful that I can be part of your journey too. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye.